Here we have our ice cream beauty box for the month of September. Let's dig in. Hey guys, Madeline Monroe here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am reviewing my September ice cream beauty box and seeing what we got in there. Also, you see powder on my shirt. Ignore it. Now, what we got this time around, if you don't know my channel, or I guess these videos that I do one type of subscription box a year, just to like test them out, see how I like them. This year was the ice cream beauty box, and this box is like $25 a month. In it, you always have 5 products, all retailing for different prices, and they're all from indie brands. So it's a big box full of like different brands you've never tried before, which I think is really cool. And I feel like that was kind of the idea with like Ipsy, is trying a bunch of different brands you haven't tried before, or trying a luxury brand. But I just found Ipsy, as time went on, it just kept getting smaller and smaller. Ipsy to me just kind of felt like a sample beauty box, basically. You'd only get a little bit to try it and then go buy it, which fair enough, but Ice Cream doesn't do you like that. I don't think I have received a single sample size of any makeup product that I have gotten. In this one, there is 2 eyeshadows, I believe a liner, and lip glosses. So with that said, we're gonna unbox. So we have first it was either Moonshake or New Moon palette, and this was a choose two. I've still like tried to find that blue palette that I missed out on in the previous month, and I can't find it anywhere. So this is different. This is Moon Slice. Whenever it comes to these choose two, which one is this? This is New Moon. Moonshake had a lot of like more natural colors, and that's kind of how it goes with the choose two palettes, is you have a more natural color scheme, and then you have kind of a more colorful ones with some different amount of things going for it. So again, this is New Moon, and I'm dropping it. This is what we got. I think it looks cool enough. It has a bunch of different shades, as well as a more natural one. You could do a bunch of smoky eyes. I actually have an event today, so I can't go too crazy, but I'm probably going to. I might use more of the browns. I will swatch all of the shimmers because I like the shimmers. This retails for $30. The next item is the Allure lip gloss from the Illuminati, and this is what it looks like. This is 20 bucks. The Perfect Pout lipstick by Ace Beauty. This is what we got. This one is the coolest. I like it. It has such a cool little carrying display. I think this is a matte lipstick. I was thinking it was a lip gloss, but it is not. This is what it looks like. It's so cool. So we're gonna have that to play with. I really like it. I really like this whole design of it, and it's like in this like weird prism thing. You can't see it on camera, but it's like rainbows reflecting. It's really cool. I could just be distracted with that all day. This is 18 bucks, which isn't too bad for the packaging, and it feels like there's a lot in it, and it just kind of feels heavier. Interesting. Next is the Multichrome palette by Delancey. The name is on it. It's like Delanci. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. $22. I don't know how I feel about it. I think this might be a swatch, or I might use that little white shimmer. I don't know. I think it's interesting that looks green. This right here looks green. In person looks purple. That's the one I'm really seeing the shift with. This one right here, I don't know, because it almost looks green too. We'll have to see. We'll have to swatch them and see how they look compared. It's very interesting. So that was $22. And then this Champagne Gold Twist eyeliner with sharpener by Ziza Cosmetics, Zeesea, Zizi, I don't know. Cosmetics, $24. So that's this. And we got something similar like this last time. And it reminds me, and I think I said it, the other product reminded me of this too. Back in like middle school, Hard Candy had this weird smudge stick thing, and one side was like a black or a brown, and then the other corner was like this glittery pencil stick, and it was basically like roll-on glitter, and it was so amazing. But the black end was like a smoky eye smudge, so you would have the glitter smoky transition. Never used the other side, but I used that roll-on glitter so much, and it was so beautiful, and that's exactly what these two products have reminded me of. And whenever they go on, oh, I went too hard. I just like messed it up. When it goes on, it's very shimmery and glittery, so that's interesting. That actually seems a lot closer to it than the other one did. I feel like the other one that I reviewed from, I can't even remember right now, but the other one had a more like color to it. Also, again, it's probably like an eyeliner, so you have to be kind of careful with it, because I just like knocked the top off of it because I was like going so hard. But I think it's gonna be really cute. I feel like this would be a good inner corner thing. I know it's supposed to be like an eyeliner, but I'm not gonna use it as an eyeliner. I'm just not. I love and hate chrome eyeliners because they are so faint you really don't see them unless you kind of edit them a little bit more, or you put them on a certain type of like eyeliner to make it pop. Like I put on a black and then put a colorful shimmer on top of that, or a white. It's a lot of extra effort, and this is gonna end up being used as an eyeshadow, I guarantee it. Or maybe even a highlighter. One second. I do have a little bit of highlight on my nose, but I feel like that could be a cute little highlight moment. It doesn't really like smudge it up too bad. Everything's already highlighted. I already did my highlighter before I came here, because I was like, well, this is something like I don't need to do on camera, so I'll just do it off camera. I think that it could be a little highlight. It honestly, there's a girl right now that's reviewing like mystery boxes, and she does like a little heart on her nose, and it's really cute. So that's what it reminded me of. Anyway, that is not the point of today's video. So I will go ahead and I will swatch these, and then I'll swatch the Moon Slice, because I'm just curious. On hand, oh, that looks so cool. That little like bright green one that looks purple, that is a very interesting color. So these are on my finger. I like this one a lot. And then I'm gonna just put them on, and I'm only doing one. I'm not going in and putting another coat on it. So this is what we got. The blue one that looks blue in the container is that one. The other blue has like a green tint to it right here. That is the sheerest one out of all of them, and they had the same amount. I dug into all of them, but that's what it ended up being applied. So that one would probably get another little swipe on for me. Blinding, very pretty. This one, like, you can kind of see the color that it looks like, even though like right there it looks brown and then it's green. All those are so cool. It almost looks like fiery on my finger right now. So I don't know how I'm gonna play with that in the actual eyeshadow look. Don't know if I will use it today, sadly, because like I said, I got stuff I gotta do. But I'm gonna swatch these shimmers, and then I'll swatch like a few of the mattes just to see how they are swatching, if they need a double dose. Ooh, this one right here has that same greeny vibe but looked purple. So, ooh, so that's cool. So I'm just gonna swatch right here. Again, like the other ones, I am not doing a double swatch of these because I don't feel like it unless absolutely necessary. These are pretty pigmented. They just went on. So, and that's what we got. We got one that has that multi-chrome feel on my knuckles. The purple one probably could have been added a little bit more too, because it looks a little sheer like this one did. But I think other than that, and it's not wanting to focus. Oh, that's ugly focus. But yeah, other than that, I think they look really blinding, really pretty. And I'm gonna kind of clean up a bit because I got nothing left to use to swatch. And I'm going to do some of the mattes, probably the more colorful ones, just to show you what those look like, because I'm probably not going to be using them today. And then I'm going to get in with a look. So I'm back, I'm clean. The only one that left a little bit of a stain was that dark blue that I had over here, but other than that, I mean, it's not showing up on camera, so it's fine. This is the red. This little brown that was next to it. The purple. Another like dark, almost black looking color. And this is like a really dark green. So, definitely probably have to double layer these bad boys. See that looks a little bit better, but even then it's a little streaky. These are really dry mattes for me. That purple looks kind of better. I have to get like this close to show y'all. Starting to double layer. I'm fixing to get to the red and double layer that, because I feel like it would just look a little bit. So these are buildable. You can get a little bit more from them. Sometimes mattes just are really hard for people to do, especially like deep colors, especially like purples. And oops, I think I used the wrong thing, but it's okay. But yeah, so this is what we got. Kind of feel dry, but I think that they would work. We'll have to see. Also, some people I know spray to see if they'll come out better, so let's try again. So that's sprayed. I don't know. Kind of feel like it just needs to be double layered no matter what. But with that said, I'm gonna go clean again, come back, prime my eyes, and then we're gonna do just a fun little look. I think I'm definitely gonna use that white multi-chrome, maybe throw in the eyeliner somewhere, and then try the lip glosses and lipstick and just see how we're feeling. First, I'm going in with the more nude colors and just going ahead and laying that down, because my underneath area, this little part, is always really pale, so I always try to kind of blend that into my skin just to kind of give it a little oomph. Taking another brush, I'm going to use one of these browns, and I'm hoping they're not going to be way too dark. I'm just going to put them in my outer corner and blend inward. Probably going to give a kind of smoky eye vibe, because like I said, I can't wear anything too crazy. Like originally when I saw it, I wanted to do something with like the red and the dark green, and do like something Christmassy almost, but that just was not in the cards for today. Blending it feels fine. I'm not too sure yet and how they blend into each other, so I guess we'll just have to see. This is fine, but not my favorite. It was really hard to blend the browns together, so I had the darker brown and then I had the red brown that kind of like went above. I don't know. Like, it looks fine from a distance, and I think it's gonna be okay for today. Since I have somewhere I have to be, I can't really be too picky about it. I'm fixing to go in with this and kind of like smudge this out, and then gotta be very careful. As you just saw, that just fell off, so it's better to probably only use like that little tip part, have it not so far out, and then put it right there, and then press it down and poke your eye, because that's lovely, but press it down and flatten it out. And then I'm going to take that shimmer and I'm just going to shimmer out my eyes because I can't with it right now. Time for the chrome, and I'm going to dab some in the eyebrow. I always try to put some on my brow bone to kind of give us that little fun color. Try to separate this part out and blend. It's very cute. I think it's going to be cute whenever I put on some liner and lashes, and it'll just really make it come together. But I am just kind of disappointed in the browns. It does have some very good like matte nude colors. As you can see, like this one here and then those two right there. And I think one's supposed to be more of a yellow, but it is fine for like skin tone blending. And so I liked those, but yeah, everything else, I don't know. I think I'll have to play with it a little bit more to give like a good decision on it. But as of right now, the browns just don't do the best, and it's quite frustrating because I was really looking forward to it, and I was hoping it would have kind of some really good mattes, and it's considering that's majority of the palette. The shimmers still, I stand by those. Those were a really good row. I really liked it. The eyeliner, I understand it's eyeliner. I wish it wasn't as sensitive because you watched it literally break off as I was putting it on, but I think it does look cute in that inner corner. So I'm gonna go off camera to the other eye, do my eyebrows, do my eyeliner, and then come back and play with the lips and then give my final thoughts. This was the final look that we did. I feel like the glitter really saved it. On camera, I don't know. I feel like most of the color that I had, I've already sprayed down my face and everything. That's why I look kind of shiny. But I don't know. I don't know how I felt about these mattes. I just felt that they were really difficult to blend, to use, and even now they're there, but even not. And I know I have these dramatic lashes on, but you can kind of see it there. And I know maybe the chrome overpowered it, but even then I felt like the chrome needed to save it. So I don't know. In person, I do see it, and there is a blend, and it's not as bad. In person, on camera, it just kind of looks like it went away. So I have no idea. Maybe getting closer might help a little bit. I don't know. I just felt like a little bit underwhelmed with it. I think that it can be used. I think I can get some uses out of it. They just were not as pigmented as I was hoping. There was surprisingly no fallout with that. I was blowing it to see. So it's good on that front. It has some really good nudes from this little area and building up on my brows. So there's that. I did like the shimmers. Didn't get to play with the shimmers in this one. So I don't know. I feel like I just need to mess with it a little bit more to really see its full potential. Next we have the Ace Beauty liquid lip. This is a really long stick. What we have, it's very orange, very pumpkin spice. Still feels creamy. It hasn't dried down like completely to where it's probably like smudge proof, so I can kind of move it around on my lips. It does feel a lot better than a lot of the matte lipsticks that I have. It doesn't feel very drying yet. It could dry down later after I get done with it. Curious if it says how long it should hold. No, but it's Velvet Matte Air Whipped formula. And I agree, it feels very velvety. It feels matte. I like it. I definitely think I like it. Probably would have chosen a different color. I might look in to see if they have some other colors, because this is just a really bright orange, but I might be able to make it work today. I don't know. I'm fixing to top it with the Illuminati gloss because I'm just curious what this gloss looks like. And this is definitely a topper gloss or just a clear coat gloss. I take that back. I don't like it with this. It just really made it a shiny gloss, and I feel like this color looked better matte. This does not have that much shimmer to it. It kind of reminds me of a clear gloss. It does not have any like reflective properties. It's literally just like a white shimmer almost. And so I think I might actually take it off and maybe just use it by itself or double it with this, oh goodness, Medusa makeup that I got last time. This is a lip balm type thing. I might layer it like that. Or even this Fantasy Cosmetic, this more nude color, and then add on this gloss. But I don't like it with this. I don't like these two things together. I did like them separate though, and I think that it's just a normal topper. Probably would not pay as much as they asked for it. I believe that it was like how much is it? $20. This is $20. If I was to pay $20 for a lip gloss, I think it would be a different color. Like, I think that I would have to have a color instead of just a clear gloss, because clear glosses, I feel like there's never been one that's just absolutely amazing. I can find a really cheap one and it'd be cool. But I don't think I just like these colors together. So I'm probably gonna take this off and then come back with something else, because I feel like this is just a lot going on my lips, especially since I'm fixing to have to wear purple, and I don't feel like this purple and orange combo is gonna be very pretty together. So I changed it out into just the more nudie pink look, shimmer top coat. I still have some of the orange outlining, which is fun. But with that said, I will give you my final thoughts on this box. Honestly, I think this might rank maybe the lowest out of all the boxes I've gotten, and I've gotten really good boxes, so this is kind of just a one-off. I really did like this though. I like the packaging. I like everything about it. Went on really smooth, was very velvety, wasn't sticky. I genuinely like this. Probably might get it again. It is more expensive, but I think that I would like to have it in some more shades. The Illuminati, it's a clear gloss. Probably rank it more lower. It's just a clear gloss. I would not pay this much for a clear gloss. Did like the formula for it. It wasn't sticky, it wasn't burning or anything like that. And yeah, it kind of took on the color of the orange because it's really just kind of a white lip gloss. No real reflective anything to it. Maybe it's like super softening or something like that. Don't know too much about this brand, so I don't know what the rest of their products were. This one just really wasn't it for me. The eyeliner would probably be maybe same tier as the lip gloss. I feel like I liked it for inner corners. It was very cute. I love it for this. Probably would not pay as much for the asking of it and won't use it as an eyeliner. I do like it whenever I can find stuff and use it for multiple uses. Like this was great for under eye or an inner corner, but if I can't use it for the main thing that it's intended, kind of sucks. And this is actually, let's see how much this was. This is $24. I probably would find a cheaper alternative to it. And I'm not gonna really use it as an eyeliner pen because one, it's way too fragile as well. Like you saw it break off. Maybe I'm just too heavy-handed. My normal eyeliner is one of the pen inks. I don't use a whole lot of these pencils because I am too hard-handed with it. So this one just isn't for me because of those reasons. But I do think it's a really pretty color and it's really cute and I will get a use out of it. The multi-chrome quad, will probably use this white a lot. I do like the gold white, so that's gonna get a lot of use. I don't know about these other colors though, because it's tougher to use a chrome that has a lot of color to it, because then I'm just wearing a blue eyeshadow at one point, because one of them, this one right here, I believe doesn't have much of a color shift to it. I could maybe get away with this purple because it has such a unique color shift with it, but I like my chromes to be a little bit less pigmented color-wise, so they're able to just shimmer on the lid as a topper. So I give this, like, it's a little bit above the eyeliner, like if I have to place them. So this one's the least, this one's next to it, then it would be this, then the eyeshadow palette, and then the lip gloss. The lip gloss was hands down my favorite thing for the day. The Moon Slice, I did love the shimmers. I hate that I wasn't able to do more with the shimmers. The mattes were really hard. They needed to be double layered and they were really hard to blend together for me. But this is another thing. I can get a lot of use out of it with the shimmers or with these more nude colors because I like to have a nude color on my brow bone. So I feel like it's gonna get used. It's not like any of this is just gonna be thrown away. I'm going to be able to get uses out of them. It's just gonna be a lot tougher than some of the things that I've received. And in no way are any of these products just hands down bad. They just did not work for me. But that is the whole point of getting to try other brands and other things like that. I'm sure all these brands have a lot of different products that are really great and amazing. Just today, what I was sent just doesn't work for the vibe that I'm trying to put out. So with that said, like I said, this is probably the ranked one of the lower boxes that I've received. I've received really great boxes of different things to try. And they all have some kind of like unique, weird thing in them. Like this was from a past box. This is the British Museum X Ziza, which is actually this company right here. So this is from this brand, and it was this SPF. It was a sunscreen that could be used as a primer, which was interesting because like I don't really reach for SPF, and we should be using SPF. But oh goodness, yeah. So there's a lot of things that just kind of get put in that are just unique to try. So it is fun getting to try some new stuff. That is the end of my video and kind of my review of this September box. But with all that said, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. If you're not new here, turn on the bell to be notified every time I upload, which is every Monday and Friday, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.